Hi. You may recognize my voice. I'm Elsa, and I'm here to read you one of my favorite books, Problems Hatch Solutions. Problems Hatch Solutions was written and illustrated by Chad Glinsky and dedicated to his two sons, Parker and Callan. I can't wait for you to see what happens. Sue and her mother were in the kitchen, stuffing pieces of fish and vegetables into steamed buns when she heard an unfamiliar voice outside. Standing on her toes and peeking out the window, Sue asked,
Mother, who is that man talking to father?
That's a nobleman from the city. He owns this farm.
her mother said,
If you can't pay me before the leaves change color, you will lose this farm.
said the nobleman. Then he rode off on his horse.
We'll never pay off this farm if these birds keep eating all our fish.
Sue's father said as he chased the birds off the shore and into the lake. One bird squawked loudly at Sue's father while the others continued to dive for fish. Sue's father reached down into the tall grass, where the birds had been preening, and picked up something blue.
It's my turn to take something from you.
Sue's father shouted at the birds.
Sue, cook this for dinner tonight.
Sue's father handed her the blue object and joined his son Fa, who tended to the soybean field. It was an egg! A chalky blue egg! Suddenly the egg wiggled, so Sue hid it under her bedsheet instead of cooking it. That night at dinner, Father demanded,
Where's my egg?
I lost it. Father, I'm sorry.
Sue said.
Go to your room.
Her father scolded. Sue held the egg in her room and whispered,
I hope you were worth it.
The egg replied with a wiggle. Then it cracked, and a tiny beak poked out. Sue gently peeled back the shell around it. A baby cormorant rested in Sue's hand.
I will name you Lulu.
She said.
So, that's what father wanted you to cook.
Fa said.
Shh.
Sue whispered.
Promise you won't tell.
So long as Lulu doesn't cause trouble on the farm, I promise.
Fa said.
Here, hide her in this fishing basket.
The next day, Sue helped her mother make steamed buns. Sue knew her mother's steamed bun recipe called for 5 fish pieces. However, this time, she only added 2. The other 3 pieces of fish, she stuck in her pocket. At dinner, her father bit into a steamed bun and said,
Are we running short on fish again? Who stuffed these?
Sue's mother took the blame and said,
I did. I'm sorry.
I need to sell these steamed buns in the city tomorrow, and if they're short on fish, the customers won't buy them.
Father said.
It won't happen again.
Said Mother. Fa looked at Sue and smiled. He knew why the steamed buns were missing fish. Sue returned to her room, lifted the basket, and fed Lulu all the fish pieces from her pocket. Sue only sneaked 1 fish piece from each steamed bun into her pocket the next day. At dinner, her father did not notice. Sue did this for several weeks. Stuffed 4 fish pieces into each steamed bun, 1 in her pocket, ate dinner, went to her room, lifted the basket, and fed Lulu. Each time, Lulu was bigger and wanted more fish. Eventually, 1 fish piece from each steamed bun wasn't enough to feed Lulu. So Sue took 2, then 3, then 4 pieces. Lulu became so big that she didn't fit in the fishing basket anymore. So Lulu slept with Sue. The next night, Sue took all the fish pieces and only wrapped vegetables in the steamed buns. At dinner, Sue watched nervously as her father bit into one of the steamed buns.
This steamed bun has no fish.
Her father complained as he looked at Mother. Sue's mother was about to apologize again, but instead Fa spoke up and said,
Sue's been feeding them to Lulu.
Who's Lulu?
her father demanded.
Her pet bird.
Fa replied. Sue's father stormed into her room, grabbed Lulu and carried her outside. Sue, unable to match her father's pace, cried out.
Please don't. Father, please don't.
Sue's father walked to the lake's edge and tossed Lulu into the water. Lulu flapped and swam away quickly. Lulu looked scared. With the sun setting, Sue knelt by the water's edge, crying. Lulu swam to the other cormorants on the opposite side of the lake. Lulu was gone. Unfortunately, that's all the time I have right now. I have just received word that Arendelle needs me. Apparently, kids in the town proper are sledding down a giant snowman. If you would like to find out how this story ends, please use the link in the description to purchase a copy or search for it on Amazon. I look forward to hearing what you think of the ending. Leave a comment below so I can see it. Don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye for now.